Danny here. Welcome to the channel, or welcome back to the channel. We are going to react to some Billie Holiday today singing Strange Fruit. So let's jump right into it. If you're new around here, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. There are lots of different reactions on the channel. I'm also a singer, so you can also check out some of my music, some of my originals, some of my covers. If you're interested in just seeing all around different stuff about me, then you could join me on Instagram, where I post other kinds of content as well. And if you want to support the channel further, you can join my Patreon, or you could tune in for the live streams that we do Thursday nights at 7 p.m. Eastern time, or Saturday mornings at 10 a.m. Eastern time. But for now, let's jump into some Billie Holiday.
Southern trees bear strange fruit, blood on the leaves and blood at the root, black bodies swinging in the southern breeze. Strange fruit hanging from the poplar trees.
There's this beautiful playfulness in her voice, and it's just so warm, and it's so light, and it just sort of like floats, and it's so melodious. It's gorgeous.
Pastoral scene of the gallant South, the bulging eyes and the twisted mouth, scent of magnolia, sweet and fresh. Then the sudden smell of burning flesh. Here is a fruit for the crows to pluck, for the rain to gather, for the wind to suck, for the sun to rot, for the tree to drop. Here's a strange and bitter cry.
Wow. So this is somewhat of a heavy and really historically important song when you learn a little bit about Billie Holiday's career. So there are a couple of things that I want to touch on here. First of all, the song, she recorded it in 1939, and it was about this racial terror that was going on in the South, and not something that was, you know, metaphorically speaking. This was real life. This is what she was really experiencing. This singing this song also, it somewhat ruined the trajectory of her career. She was told that singing this song could get her killed. And federal agencies, the FBI, were actually surveilling her because she was continuing to perform the song. So, and she refused to stop, which I think says so much about who she was, her character. This is considered the first major anti-lynching protest piece in American popular music. So it's the first song of its kind, really. And that's just extremely impactful when you think of the song in this context and you really stop and you listen to what these lyrics mean and what they're saying. You can get swept away easily by her voice, and I was in the beginning because her voice is so beautiful. But then when you actually think of what the song means, it's just, oh my gosh, you know, it's unbelievable. And in the song, you hear this instrument kind of having a call and response with her. It kind of sounds like the instrument does this little solo piece, and it sounds like the instrument is crying. It's a muted trumpet, and it really has this cry to it. And then she responds vocally, and it's almost like she's responding to the sadness of the time, the sadness of what she's going through, the sadness of the reality of what her world is that she's living in. And then the song uses this really intentional, these rests where there's no music and there's no vocal, and they're kind of prolonged to make you uncomfortable. And I think that's completely intentional. And it gives this song sort of this haunting feel, like what's gonna come next. And that is so much of how Billie was probably living at the time, and her family members and her you know, friends. And it's just something that is so sad to think about. So this song was really powerful, and I mean, Billie Holiday's voice is just a masterpiece. It's a master class in what soulful singing is, in what jazzy singing is, and her voice just floats. It's absolutely incredible. So thank you for being here. Thank you for listening to this one. It has a very deep meaning. And I think it's really important to honor just how brave she was for singing this song. So amazing. I hope that you all enjoyed this reaction, and I'll see you guys soon. Love you guys. Bye.